welcome to Mystic World. My name is Jimmy, and I'm going to walk you through the High Arcana cards. The Death card rarely signifies physical death, but rather it signals the closing of one chapter to allow for a necessary positive resolution. There's a figure with a mask and a warrior's hat dressed in black with a cape. And there's three figures kneeling in front of her. There's a girl with a white flower, and the person in black is open-handed going down to pick the flower. The other two are on their knees and then just kneeling there. So what all this means is when this card comes up in the deck, if you feel that your guides are guiding you in a sense of an illness, then this card represents cancer. The person has died or will at some point, but it will be a cancer death, which is a blood-related death. The other thing is she's dressed in black, and I feel it's a female because your intuition will tell you whether it's a male or a female. And she's dressed like a warrior, which means she was a strong-headed lady. And the stress kind of got to her at some point. The kids that are in front of her, there's three of them, could well be three of her own kids. The two with the reddish sort of style hair kneeling are not too focused on the person standing there with the illness. But the daughter with the flower is a very generous lady that will look after her a lot more than the others would. The sun in this case as well is red, so it will be, the whole situation will eventually be fine. And when I'm talking about be fine, you're saying, oh yeah, but she's going to die. Well, one does not have control over that. There's only one person that has control over that. So, but the body will die. The soul does not die. You just have to communicate with it differently. The next card is a Temperance card. It's about balance and moderation. As a Major Arcana card, it encourages moderation, finding a middle path, and blending opposing forces to achieve stability in your life, often depicted by an angel mixing liquids. It advises calm, long-term planning, and self-care. The Temperance is, in the card, it depicts by a lady mixing some fluid. It's not gin or cocktails. It appears to be water. But when she's mixing that, it means that she's in two minds about, look where she's standing, at the edge of the water. She's contemplating, she's planning a trip. She's been asked to go somewhere. She needs to cross water. She wants to, and yet she doesn't want to. But she should go. She's got this fear. But whatever the fear is, where she's going and she should go, it turns out to be fine. There's a couple of purple flowers on the shore, which again, it's healing. There's a rainbow there as well, which means this one, it's quite spiritual. But she is her own worst enemy because she goes into negativity. And what the spirit is telling her, she's not listening, she's judging it. So she becomes even more confused. The next card we have is the Devil. The Devil doesn't mean it's a negative card or you're going to have a visit from him. This tarot card is about feeling trapped. Not necessarily the devil himself, but sometimes it can be. It depicts a devil figure holding two people chained to a pedestal. However, the chains are loose, indicating that the entrapment is often self-imposed, and freedom is possible through awareness. This, it comes up in a reading. It means that the person you're doing a reading for will need to let go of past events that were obviously in a relationship, and that person, let's just say it was a female, she was in a relationship with a man. The man was leading her up the garden path, and what that indicates is falsely taking her, making promises that he cannot deliver. So he is taking her up the garden path. The garden path comes up a brick wall. In this case, it's a rocky wall. And then she doesn't realize until she turns that corner and she sees no more path. And she's so hurt that she doesn't want to leave him, but she's got no choice. It's not to her advantage to stay there. So she does. But with her, the pain of the relationship and the pain of disappointment has stayed with her. So what the devil card indicates in this case is she needs to let go. Consciously and physically, she needs to cancel, let go. Some people find it very difficult to let go because they feel the hurt. But hey, we're here to learn, no? The next card is the Tower. The Tower, again, is a Major Arcana card. It represents sudden and unexpected changes, and how it comes with a little bit of chaos in this case when this card comes up. But when it comes into chaos, we tend to blame someone else's fault, but it's not. You're learning. It's your baby. You need to figure out what your next move is. It often appears as lightning struck tower. When you're separating from a relationship, or if you're married, you're going through a divorce, what happens? The wife would blame the husband. It's his fault, blah, 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 blah. The husband might not say anything, or might blame the wife for falsifying information to make it easier for herself to leave the relationship. So he takes it on himself. When he does it, he's full of emotion. He's so hurt. He tries to make things better, but he's only hurting himself. The wife has made her decision about their divorce, and his gut has to swing in the emotion. She's not aware of what she has created for him. There are ways of breaking up, and there's a ways of breaking up. If you can't handle the breakup, then you allow your lawyers to take over fully, without the add-ons to make it believable, whoever side that might be. So this card also signals divorce. The next card is the Star. Is a card that all about hope, healing, and renewal. Not your insurance, but appearing after times of difficulty. Like the Tower, it signifies a serene period of emotional calm, faith in the future, and authentic self-expression. It encourages trust in the universe and creative, optimistic energy. And when you do that, you'll get the calm that you want, but the trust needs to come from your heart, not from someone's hearsay. It's also a spiritual card. In the card, it depicts Pandora's box. There's a lot of butterflies coming out of the box when she opens it. The lady is blonde. She's naked. Don't all rush now to get in the box. But the nakedness means she's pure. She's not hiding anything. The angel that she's talking to knows and will give her what she's wishing for. But the angel also knows that she knows a lot. So whatever she's wishing, the angel will give it to her, but not before her time is right for her, when she's able to do that. When she opens the box, a lot of butterflies come out of it, which indicates her knowledge about the subject that she's asking the angel for, and she will get it. It's correct. And the angel knows that she knows a lot about it. So, not very long to go, she will get her wish. And that's what that indicates. Sometimes your guides, and we have about 8 or 9 of them, and we don't come to this world without those guides. They're always there. You just need to ask for what it is that you want. And this is what this card depicts. She's pure at heart. She's asking the angel for something, but the angel is actually her guide. But she might not know that the guides don't show themselves very rarely, and they will only show a part of them. For example, they will show a picture of their face when they did have a face at some point, only for you to make some connection with the face, rather. So it's something to keep in mind. And there's no timing. Spirits do not have time. We make time, humans make time. But the spirits have no idea about human timings. The next card we have is the Moon. It's about fear and illusion, and we all know about that. It signals a time when things are not as they appear, urging you to trust your inner voice over rational thoughts. This is a card with a blonde lady. Some cards have her as a slim build, some have her as a little bit plumpy build. There's a dog in front of her with 3 heads. This lady could be someone's wife, someone's daughter at a later age. She has gone through major issues as a youngster. She created 3 distinct personalities for herself to deal with the traumas that she has been through. There's a dog in front of her, and the dog signifies that there is a friend that she can trust, but the friend is similar to her. Whenever she goes into these moods, there's a pain that connects the sciatic nerve to the leg, and the leg will give her pain. The dog feels that pain and signals that what she's going through. She's not going to voice it, but the dog does. But people is not aware that the dog is picking up on her pain. But she's quite intuitive. The Sun is the next card. It's the most positive card in the tarot, representing unparalleled joy, success, vitality. As a Major Arcana card, it signifies a time of abundance, confidence, and clear, radiant energy, indicating that obstacles have been overcome and happiness is guaranteed. It is a yes card. The card has a boy or a man with a harp and a bow and arrow. And it's got some ancient Greek building structure in the background. It's sitting on green grass, leading onto an open space of baby blue skies. The baby blue skies is his future, and it looks pretty good. He is a man, again, of gaining wisdom. The bow is his weapon, so he's a fighter. The harp is his musical, and the structure in the background, it means he'll have something to do with architecture. Whether he's designing and building, he'll end up with quite a few properties. But again, a positive card in anyone's reading. The next card we have is the Judgment. This card, it's all about power. The reverse side suggests self-doubt, ignoring unnecessary change, or fearing judgment. Whether you fear judgment, if people are going to judge you, they'll do so. You have no control over what people think of you. All you can do is do what you do for yourself. And it can be a legal card or a legal fight. There's the same staircase and same legality stuff with the pillars, the white pillar and the black pillar. And you got black and white steps going down. That signals that the people on the bottom are begging. They're trying to stop you from doing something, but they're negative. It's like in the movie Ghost, when all the negatives that were coming up, they're coming up as shadows. So is this. So you need to ask, if you're going to court, is this going to be in your favor? The answer with this one probably might not be. The World is the next card. It is often used in context signifying the whole world, worldwide, or around the world, denoting universal scope. It also refers to if it comes up in a relationship situation. It means there's a perfect balance around the relationship between the two people, or for the person that's doing the reading to the client. The client is in a good relationship situation. She appears to be opposite color to the husband. Financially, fiery, fighting, and the protection ring is quite positive in that situation. So they have everything that they need to move forward and do their thing and stop worrying about their relationship because it looks okay. They're both confident and doing their own thing. Thank you for being with us and thank you for watching. Until next time, please don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell. If you'd like to send us an email, the address is Spirit Tiger with 1 T 2026 @gmail.com. Until next time, bye for now.